Hey peeps. Ooh. Today we're gonna make some, what is this? Pork buck steaks. I thought this was something else, but a lot of people call this country ribs. Yeah, we're gonna make this barbecue style, but I'm gonna show you a technique where you're gonna make these ribs so tender that if you lost every tooth in your mouth, you'll still be able to eat these ribs. What? Yeah, I will tell you. And it's one magical word. It's called the power of steam. Now, a lot of y'all may have heard me talk about steam and the benefits of steam. I have not yet found a piece of meat that I could not tenderize to the point where it just almost melted in your mouth like butter with using just steam alone. That's where Instant Pot comes in handy. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to cut it up. And then we're going to go ahead and wash it. I'm not going to show you how to wash meat. I'm pretty sure most of y'all know how to wash meat. At least I hope you know how to wash meat. And I'm hoping that you wash your meat prior to you cooking it. And the reason why you want to wash your meat is because you don't know where this meat been. This meat could have fell on the floor. And several other things. You don't know what happens in these factories. And so I always suggest to clean your meat. So I'm cutting these nice little chunks, and sometimes I do two different ways I do it. Sometimes I do this, and then I grill it afterwards, after I made it nice and tender. But we're not going to do the grilling today. We're just going to make straight barbecue. So I'm going to put it in here. Now, you don't have to do the steam part if you do not want to. I'm going to do it because I want to. And it doesn't have to cook very long because, as you can see, this meat is not very tough as it is. But we're going to cook it, put it in this good old steam. And I'm thinking about it. And then from there, and the good thing about using the Instant Pot, which I absolutely love, you can just put it in the Instant Pot and let it cook, and it's not going to burn. See, you can put this stuff on a frying pan, and if you ain't paying attention, you come back and all your goodness is burnt all the heck. But with steam and that pressure, the steam is not going, the water's not going to evaporate anywhere because it's already stuck in the water. The only thing it's going to do is change from water to steam. It's not going anywhere. So, and then of course, sooner or later it'll turn itself off, and then you're good. So what I'm going to do here, all right, look like I'm going to need to sharpen this knife up. Come here. Woo. All right, folks, I'm going to go clean this meat. Now, you don't need to put a lot of water in this. Just enough. And if you have one of them grates so the meat can stay above the water, that's even better. And I think I have one, so I might just go ahead and put after I wash the meat, put the grate in, set the meat on. And if you have one of those grates, put the water just so that it doesn't touch the meat and that the meat is hanging on that grate right above the water. So when that water turns into steam, it cooks it and the meat doesn't stay sitting in the water. You could also do some other options, such as put a little gravy in, make some gravy while you're doing it, and turn that gravy and have that gravy infuse into the meat. Oh, I'll show you how to do that on another one. But today, we're just going to make some regular ribs. We're going to barbecue it, and we're going to go from there. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right, guys, we're back. Look at that. Look at that goodness. So I was pondering, since I said I'm going to go ahead and make the barbecue, I'm going to just go ahead and go with the barbecue. I was thinking about making it another way, but let's go with it. Yeah, buddy. Now, some people are like, you can just barbecue it. You don't have to put no steam. But see, the thing is about that steam. You ain't never had the steam until you actually had the steam. The steam makes it nice and tender and delicious and juicy and all these wonderful things in life. And it puts a lot of effort out of the effort. So I was going to just scoop this up in a pan, but I decided let's just go do it the other route. Put that there for a second. We'll get all this nice chunky. I think I hope I got some more ribs. Somewhere. Might as well enjoy this till the prices go up. Man, that cotton is going. Whew, thought things were bad as it was, but anyway, let me get off the politics. That's where I'm tempted to go. But okay, you can pretty much use whatever kind of barbecue sauce you like. I'm going to use a combination of some leftover I had. Because waste not, want not. This is honey barbecue. Just want to use the rest of this up. I think that's about gone. And I got some old Bullseye Everyday Barbecue Sauce Original. You know, that says dollar store all over the place, but it is what it is, dude. I didn't realize how barbecue sauce has gotten, man. I went into the store and they were asking 2 for $5, and I don't remember paying that much for barbecue sauce, but I guess whatever. It is what it is. All right. Now I'm gonna just put this in here and let it bake for a little bit, maybe about 20 minutes or so. Then we're gonna give a good taste test. Give this a good shot. I'll be back with you guys. All right, guys. This is rice butter. I'll have another video on that later on, but it's quite easy to make. Here's what we have. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Snacker cake. I'm gonna have a little bit of this barbecue on top of my rice. You know, it's just kind of weird, but you know, whatever. Stir it up a little bit. With a little bit of my rice butter. Well, sniff test is always done, and I smell meat with barbecue sauce. I can literally eat this and be toothless. There's no hesitating separating the meat. Now, I can make it even tender if I cook it for another half hour, but I think half an hour is probably good enough for this. Oh my gosh. See, look at that. Don't take no effort to cut through that meat. Ain't no chewy. I'm eating no rubber tire. I think that this butter rice is pretty good. I should have made more of the butter rice. But look at that. Absolutely delicious. Easy to make. It's not for my diabetic brothers and sisters unless you go use a more sugar-free barbecue sauce. And I've had videos that talk about the sugar-free barbecues. That's absolutely delicious. You can't really tell the difference, but it's still safer for my diabetic brothers and sisters. That would be the only thing, other than the rice, would only be the only other thing that would make this slightly unhealthy. But other than that, this is absolutely delicious. You can make it. Great for parents or single dads, single mom. Well, I hate saying single mom dads because I wish all families were together. But this it works great, especially if you both parents are working. Get home, you don't have a whole lot of time. You have the meat out, cut it up, boom. Throw it in the air, Instant Pot. Let it cook for a half hour. Take it out. Put it on the, whatever you want to put it in, then throw it into the oven. Throw a little barbecue sauce on it. Go ahead and get the rice started, and you have a meal that quick. Put it on the plate. Everybody sit down and eat. Very quick, very painless. You don't have to spend a lot of effort. The one thing I like about Instant Pot is that you don't have to watch your food. If you get forgetful and you're like, oh snap, like me, I used to blow up eggs all the time, but I would boil them and forget about it, and the water evaporate and they end up on the ceiling. But with the Instant Pot, because it's pressurized, the water doesn't go anywhere. It just stays in its gaseous state until it cools down, and then it goes back to water. So you can never blow up an egg, because there's always something in there for the egg. And it does miracles with meat like these ribs. Absolutely delicious. Wow. This butter rice really came out better than I thought it would. But until next time, I know what, I've been a little slow on doing the videos. Life has been crazy. The whole country's been crazy lately, but I'm going to try to get back to my at least one video a week. Don't know how, but I'll figure it out. But until next time, folks, eat smart, eat healthy. You take care of each other. That's right. Cooking with Ron. I'm out. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.